Hi, everyone, and welcome to the fifth webinar of our NJ STEM Month webinar series. My name is Shirley Guzman, and I am with the New Jersey STEM Pathways Network and the Research and Development Council of New Jersey. My colleague, Kim Case, is also on this webinar, and she'll be chiming in as I go along. I do want to, before I get started, mention that if you could please stay muted. I'll unmute anybody that has questions at the very end. You also have the option in the sidebar to write your questions, type them in, and I will take a look at the end to answer any of your questions. I've also included in the chat box a couple of links for you to check out. And under handouts, I've attached our NJ STEM Month one-pager. So NJ STEM Month is a month-long celebration that takes place in March, co-hosted by the New Jersey STEM Pathways Network and the Research and Development Council of New Jersey. NJ STEM Month highlights all of the accomplishments in science, technology, engineering, math, and innovation that's taking place in the Garden State. Our organization had realized that a lot of random acts of STEM were going on in the state. And so we spearheaded the creation of NJ STEM Month to kind of unify all of these efforts and have a unified STEM vision going along. We wanted different school districts to kind of be aware of what's going on within different counties, within different schools. And NJ STEM Month has really been that platform that's been tying all of these organizations and all of these efforts together. And it's been growing ever since. Included in this PowerPoint presentation are several more links. I will be sending this PowerPoint out in an email. We also have a video capturing what NJ STEM Month is, and I've included that link in the webinar. Unfortunately, I can't play it due to the audio issues, but please, when you're kind of reviewing these slides on your own, take a look at the video as well. It's pretty insightful. So I want to start off by saying that we are kicking off NJ STEM Month this year with a ball drop event. This event is taking place on February 27th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the InfoAge Science History Learning Center and Museum in Wall Township, New Jersey. We highly encourage everybody that's interested in learning more about NJ STEM Month or interested in getting involved in NJ STEM Month to please attend this event. We have nearly 100 attendees registered so far. We are looking for sponsors if anybody is interested in having a table set up. The cost is $1,000. Right now we have Siemens, Tech, and Tallow that are tabling. Another really exciting part of this event is that we have students from Wall Township school district creating a ball drop for this event. So we're actually going to have, it probably won't be as big as New Year's Eve in New York City, probably a little smaller scale, but it's going to be really cool to see the work that these students put into this project. We'll be expecting a couple of speakers. We're putting together a scavenger hunt, and you'll be able to tour the museum and kind of take a look at the exhibits. And the scavenger hunt will encourage you to look at those STEM-specific exhibits. And we'll be handing out swag at the event. Food will be served. And I've been getting a lot of questions whether kids are allowed to attend this event. And yes, we highly encourage that you bring your kids, your students, and invite them as well to this event. So we're expecting to get our 2020 gubernatorial proclamation from Governor Murphy and the legislative resolution from Assemblyman Zwicker. We will be putting both of these proclamations and resolutions on the website for everybody to be able to take a look at. Feel free to download a copy of it to kind of share with your colleagues and show the impact and how important NJ STEM Month is and the recognition that we're receiving. So be on the lookout. These will be available on the website once we receive it. Our goal this year for 2020 is to impact 25,000 learners. This is definitely doable if everybody kind of puts their efforts together and spreads the word on NJ STEM Month. Everybody together can make this happen. So if you're planning an event for NJ STEM Month, or if you just happen to be planning an event in March that's STEM related, you can brand that event towards NJ STEM Month and add it to our calendar, which I will kind of go into in a bit, and tell us about how many learners you'll be impacting. And towards the end of NJ STEM Month, we'll be able to kind of calculate and see if we reached our goal of 25,000 learners. So how can you get involved in NJ STEM Month? Some of the ways you can get involved is by using the STEM Month branding. Our logo is available on the website for you to download, and you can use it on your t-shirts, on any swag that you personally want to hand out. Put the logo on your PowerPoint presentations, whatever it may be. That is one way that you're participating and helping spread awareness of NJ STEM Month. We also have the NJ STEM Month Awards, which I will also go into in a few slides. But these awards are the perfect way to highlight members in your community that have really been making an impact in STEM and are STEM champions in the community. We also have, obviously, events. If you're hosting an event, please add it to the calendar. That's the only way that we can collect the data and be aware of which events are NJ STEM Month. If you have an event, again, in March, and you're just now learning what NJ STEM Month is, it's not too late. You can download and use all the resources that are on the website and kind of brand your event towards NJ STEM Month. And we also have our mini grants, and I'll be going over that in a bit as well. But applying for these mini grants was a way to kind of get your events going and spread the awareness. Social media is so big. As long as you're tweeting, it could be even on Facebook, Instagram, post your pictures, share pictures of your events, of what's going on in the classroom, in your organizations. It doesn't matter where it is. Just be active on social media, and people are seeing, like, if you use the hashtag NJ STEM Month, that draws attention to what we're doing. And last but not least, you can get involved with NJ STEM Month by doing some policy work. One of our biggest events is our STEM Month Showcase, and that's where we go into the State House, and it's kind of like a STEM fair. We have different organizations and school districts setting up booths, and we have the legislators come through, and they're right there in the room. They're seeing the impact that all these organizations are making and getting that conversation going. So these are just a few examples of how you can get involved for NJ STEM Month. Events. So we have a calendar on our website where you can post your events, and our website is www.njstempathways.org. Some examples of events that you could put together are site tours, program visits, interactive or hands-on challenges, and even event-based dialogues about STEM. So our website also has a form, which I mentioned before, and you can submit your events there. And again, don't forget to brand your event with the NJ STEM Month logo to really make it a STEM Month event. This is what our calendar looks like when you submit your event. It'll show up on the date with the title of the event, and Anybody can go take a look at the calendar and kind of click through whichever event stands out to them. You can customize these events by categorizing them. We always ask that you put the estimated number of learners that your event will be impacting on the event. Of course, where the event will be taking place, you can add additional links, and if somebody needs to register to these events, everything can be included in these event submission form, but this is just kind of an overview look of what it will look like once it's on the calendar. We also have NJ STEM Month resources on our NJ STEM Month webpage. Like I mentioned before, we have the NJ STEM Month logo that you can download, and we have a version with the year if you want 2020 on it, or if you'd rather not have the year on it, well, then we have that option as well. If you want to invite legislators to your events, I've put the entire PDF list of all the state legislators where you can find their contact information and reach out to them. I've included invitation language on the website. We have our one pager. We have our PowerPoint presentations that you can just download if you really need to convince somebody to support your event, or you really want somebody to attend your event and you're trying to sell it to them. That PowerPoint presentation might be a great way to persuade them. I've also included press release language, and we have a media list set up where we've put together local reporters and journalists in the areas all around New Jersey that you can reach out to kind of publicize and publish any of the work and events that you're doing. Quick recap about the mini grants. Our applications for this year have officially closed. We had over 70 applicants submit their forms. I've gone through, and we're estimating to have over 14,000 learners impacted just from everybody that submitted these mini grant applications, not necessarily just the winners. We are still reviewing the applications. We're hoping to notify winners hopefully tomorrow. And mini grant awardees will receive up to $500 support in support for their STEM Month events. And this support would go towards any of the costs that they need, whether it be they have an event and they need to cover food fees, or they want to hand out swag. This money, like these grants, will help in any area that is needed to make their events as successful as possible. And we also ask that all award recipients create a post-event blog post of their events, and that will be included on our STEM Month page as well. So a little information about the State House event. We have a STEM showcase every year at the State House, and we select several organizations to come and take part in this event, and they're given the opportunity to kind of set up a table, a little booth, and showcase all the work that they're doing. A lot of organizations, they'll bring their students into the room, and having these legislators interact with the students or see the work that these organizations and different schools are putting together come alive. It's a very impactful event, and bringing these like stakeholders in the room and literally presenting right in front of them everything that's being done, I think sticks with them, and later on it just makes it more impactful and makes even more difference statewide. Our STEM Showcase this year is March 26th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The application is available on the website at njstempathways.org. NJ STEM Month 2020. And again, all these links are also included in the PowerPoint, which I will be emailing out. We also have our NJ STEM Month awards. The award categories are STEM Advocate of the Year, STEM Civic Leadership Award, STEM Collaboration of the Year, STEM Educator of the Year, and Corporate STEM Champion of the Year. The deadline for these nominations is February 12, 2020, and these winners will be honored at the STEM Showcase on March 26. So as I'm going to quickly go through and provide a little description as to what these awards are. But as I'm going through these awards, I want you to think about people in your communities, maybe colleagues that you work with, just different individuals within your ecosystems, whatever it may be that you think fits this description. And hopefully I encourage you to nominate these individuals. So for our STEM Advocate of the Year, this is somebody who's a spokesperson for STEM. I guess they live and breathe STEM. They're always trying to find a way to talk about how important this is, and they advocate it to kind of grow the Garden State's work and lead it to better innovation and meaningful work. We have STEM Civic Leadership Award, and this is anybody who demonstrates extraordinary civic leadership in STEM in their community. It could be somebody that's constantly volunteering, mentoring, or training, and enhancing the quality of STEM in their community. We also have the STEM Collaboration of the Year, which goes to individuals or organizations that kind of join together and bring their efforts together to create a clear pathway in their communities for STEM. STEM Educator of the Year goes to an individual or organization that's dedicated their time and energy to improving STEM for students in New Jersey. And then the Corporate STEM Champion of the Year is awarded to a business that has demonstrated a deep commitment to supporting New Jersey's STEM economy. So again, if you know anybody who kind of fits this descriptions and you want to nominate them, the form is available on the website on our NJ STEM Month page, as well as it's included in this PowerPoint. So starting Monday, February 10th, we have a NJ STEM Month Twitter sweepstakes. As long as you're following us on Twitter at NJ STEM Pathways and you're tweeting using the hashtag NJ STEM Month, you'll be entered into our competition to win a gift basket filled with a framed gubernatorial proclamation, a gift card, and probably a lot more of STEM goodies. Please just be active on social media, share your pictures. We want to see it either way. We'll include it on our website. And we want to see the impact and everything that you guys are doing. So if you can tweet and share photos, I'll be keeping track of that, and we'll be randomly selecting a winner at the end of March. And we'll probably notify winners around the first week of April, actually. So again, the contest begins February 10th. So the more you tweet, the more chances you have of winning this gift basket. So NJ STEM Month is a great way to promote your event and organization. We believe that by using this branding, we're again unifying all of these organizations, unifying the work that's going on throughout the state. And this branding for NJ STEM Month only highlights your organizations and make it stand out more. You can include press releases. We are really encouraging different organizations to collaborate and maybe work on op-eds together, talk about NJ STEM Month, talk about, your viewpoint on NJ STEM Month or your viewpoint on the importance of STEM. Why do we need to focus on STEM? Whatever it may be, get it out there, publish the work, and brand it. Like, make it a part of NJ STEM Month, but still highlighting your own organization, if that makes sense. And you can take a look here. There's an example of an op-ed that somebody wrote for us last year. Here's some press recognition. And here's, feel free to, post your selfies and put it on social media and send that out to the press as well. This is just a great way to stand out during NJ STEM Month. So if anybody is interested, we have a couple of infographics available on the website. And here you can take a quick look at them. We have different statistics, and these can be downloaded, and you can include them in your PowerPoint presentations, in your events, create posters. I know that we at the New Jersey STEM Pathways Network, we have these like large blown up posters of these infographics that we like to bring along at our quarterly meetings so everybody can kind of take a look at it. So again, this is available on our website, njstempathways.org/infographics. Feel free to take a look and download them. If anybody is interested, we are looking for sponsors for NJ STEM Month. By becoming a sponsor, you'll be giving New Jersey families access to hands-on STEM learning experiences through the distribution of our mini grants. You'll be providing the training for educators and students entering the workforce. You'll be supporting all of the regional events that are taking place during NJ STEM Month. And overall, you'll be elevating New Jersey's status as a global leader in STEM and innovation. And here's a quick look at our NJ STEM Month sponsoring levels. If anybody is interested in sponsoring NJ STEM Month, or if anybody is interested in sponsoring a tabling at our NJ STEM Month ball drop event, which is $1,000, please contact Kim Case, and her contact information is there. And I will also include it in a follow-up email. Just wanted to quickly recap that we have all of these helpful resources on our website. So again, please feel free to visit the website and use all of this however way you please to make your events or whatever you have planned for NJ STEM Month more impactful. Here's a quick view of our upcoming seminars. We have a Connecting Students in New Jersey with Apprenticeships, Internships, and Career Opportunities webinar coming up on February 11th at 12 p.m. And this is hosted by Tallow and the Camden Dream Center. We have a New Jersey PAEMST awardees webinar titled Promising Practices in Building the STEAM Teaching Pipeline for All. And that webinar will be February 20th at 3:30 p.m. And our final NJ STEM Month webinar will be on February 24th at 3:30 p.m. I've included the links to this in this webinar, but I can separately include them in the follow-up email as well. One more reminder that if you're interested in attending our NJ STEM Month ball drop, please register. Again, it's February 27th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the InfoH Science History Learning Center and Museum in Wall Township, New Jersey. We'll be giving out swag, there'll be free food, it'll be sort of like a networking event where you can get the opportunity to tour the museum. I've visited recently with my colleague Kim Case, and it was really cool, very interesting. all the things that they have there. So I think everybody will have a great time and find it just as interesting. So please register. And if you want to get involved or learn more about the New Jersey STEM Pathways Network, you can contact me, and my email is sguzman@rdnj.org, or you can contact my colleague, Kim Case. So thank you. I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see if anybody typed up any questions. Okay, no questions were typed up. If anybody has a question that they want to ask now, you can raise your hand and I'll unmute you. And I don't know, Kim, if there's anything you wanted to add. Okay. Myrna? If you want to ask a question? No? Okay. I don't think her mic is working. Okay, somebody asked if there's a list of existing sponsors available. That is something that we can kind of even include on the website. So I can send a list out via email. Effie?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Hi,
you.
this is Effie. Oh, excellent. My question is, we applied for a mini grant, but I didn't apply to participate in the showcase. So we may have to make both applications. Is that correct? Or will we also be considered because we applied for a grant?
No, you would have to submit a STEM showcase application.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else? Okay, well, I guess that's it. So thank you everyone for joining. Again, I hope you had a chance to kind of go through the links that I had included in the chat box, and I hope you were able to download our one-pager that I included in the handouts. And I will be emailing all of these resources to you. So I hope you join us again in our next and final webinar on February 24th. So thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.